Hello everyone, LauraKBuzz here, and we are back yet again with another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, I've only just realised as I started doing my intro, it's asking me to connect controllers, because I docked the console with my Joy-Cons attached, and then I undid the controllers, and it didn't know what to do. So if you've not seen it before, that's what happens if you switch controllers, if you plug the controllers into the docked console or remove them, or if you do anything that might confuse the game as to what controllers to use. It's like, hey, press L and R, and it will know what controllers to use, and then you can press A, and that'll be fine. So that's how that's done. Bit of tech for you. So today we are going to go for the shrine that's over there, and then we're going to try and clear out some of these other shrines on the map that we've pinned but not been to yet. Now, I have no idea how far we're going to get along here. Like, my suspicion is we should be able to paraglide down to the bottom of that bridge. Like, we should be able to get onto this bit of the mountain that the bridge is on, cross over the bridge, and just... It's a very basic climb up to the shrine, so I don't see us having too much trouble getting to this one. I'm hoping we can clear out a couple of shrines today, and maybe even go get a memory as well, because, like, considering that we've now done a good chunk of exploring of the world, I feel like we can probably start looking at those photos and assessing where a bunch of them probably are, because we've now been to a lot of chunks of the world. Or we can at least recognise what vague area they're going to be in. So, we'll get this shrine out of the way first, and then I'm going to have a look at those photos and, you know, see what we can see. Because I think it'd be nice to get some of those memories out of the way now, because we've not done any of them for a little while. The Great Tabantha Bridge. Clearly in need of a little bit of love, but it still seems sturdy enough. I don't picture this bridge falling anytime soon. Even if it's a little bit crumbly, you've occasionally got to walk to one side or the other. Like, that handrail is doing nothing to help, because you see that fall. Yeah. That is not a well-maintained bridge. But it's fine, because... Actually, to be fair, considering that there's a stables here, I would have thought that the people who run the stables would have had a reasonable desire to see that bridge upkept, because they probably have to cross it with horses semi-often. Like, you've got wood, you've got tools, go on. You could repair your bridge. Okay, let's see how well I can climb this in the rain. There we go. Oh, there's an NPC with a side quest, but I'm going to ignore them for now. Come on, I can climb this in the rain. Okay, I cannot climb this in the rain. Okay, there may be a way around. Can I get around here? Oh yeah, okay, I can make it up here in the rain. If you're trying to climb a wall in the rain, work smarter, not harder. There you go. See, people who say you can't climb in this game in the rain now, it just forces you to look for smarter routes up the walls usually. There we go. Activated. And what lies for us down in this one? I doubt it's going to be another combat shrine, because there's a combat shrine very near here. You usually don't get more than one combat shrine in an area too close together. Things since yesterday's episode. Literally, I finished recording that episode, set it exporting, went and got my Mirror's Edge tattoo filled in on my left arm, and then came straight back here, and I'm back to recording. What trial is this? This is the Aim for the Moment. Oh, I know which one this is. The idea of this one is that we want to be doing things with a bow and arrow, so... Oh. Yep, we want to knock that thing slightly off of its course, so it rolls down the... Oh! There we go. So now we're going to get launched up, and we should... be able to get over that? Nope. Okay, can I run up this on foot? Okay, I can just run up this on foot. Topaz! Hooray! Valuable materials. Can we do anything cool from here? No. Okay. Okay, let's go back over to the newly opened one of these and see what we can see from this. It's presumably going to be a shoot something with your bow and arrow. Oh yeah, it's that. Okay. Now, I'm glad that only registered as one hit because I was using my double hit bow. And oh, no, it did register twice. This is a problem I have. I need to not use this bow because this bow I have equipped is the bow that oh no, this might be an actual problem. The bow hits twice with every hit. Oh no, shit. Is that what's happening, that we're hitting it twice? Is it reclosing straight after? Oh god, I might not actually be able to do this with the bow I have equipped. Oh fuck. Well, that's an interesting little wrinkle I had not perceived. I'm gonna have to leave this and go find an enemy with a bow that's just a standard bow. I didn't think that my bow doing twice the number of hits would be a problem. And I find that really interesting. I don't know whether that's good interesting or bad interesting, but it's an interesting bit of design that I now have to work around. Right, I'm gonna go back to the Great Plateau because I know near there's a couple of places I can get basic entry-level bows that'll do the job. Let's go to the Great Plateau. We've not been there in quite a while. Let's go to the Great Plateau. That's where we need to be because it's got the bow. The Great bow. No, that's a little bit, just a little bit forced, wasn't it? I apologise. That was not up to my usual level of quality for shitty jokes. Come on, Breath of the Wild, you can load. We're not going that far. There we are. Okay, where can I see that I can get a nice bow? Probably this combat area down here, I suspect. Let's get that guy on top of the tower. He's probably got a bow. And I'm taking that bow. That'll do. They've still not spotted us, so while I remember, okay, let's take out the 240 HP fucker as soon as we can. Okay. Now, interesting thing, as you progress through the game, they do seem to layer in higher level enemies into older areas to keep the challenge up, which I think is a nice touch. There's a lot of open world games that don't do that, and you end up like there's no reason to find combat challenging if you go back to an earlier area. I'll take that broadsword, and then we're going back to the Shay Lawyer Shrine, that's the one. Now we can actually complete the shrine. Now we can do the shrine that we had a superior bow that stopped us doing. We couldn't do it with the good bow. We gotta get a shit bow so that we only hit once. This weirdly amuses me that I had to go and get a new bow because my bow that's good for combat, because it does double hits, is not good for this puzzle where I need to hit something with a single arrow. That's interesting. I've never come across this myself in my own playthrough, and just the fact that a bow that does double hits is good for some scenarios but is not always good, that it's actively bad for combat but good for good for combat but bad for puzzles. I don't know. I find that interesting. Is this bit still going? No, we're going to have to reshoot that. Okay, let's for now switch to the switch back to that duplex bow. So that was a slightly better bow for doing this section. There we go, that's what we needed. Let's get the shit bow out. Did I switch to the shit bow, or did I not? Oh no, yeah, I switched to the shit bow. That's good! Progress! It only does, it's only ranked power 4, so I think that means it only does 4 damage with a standard arrow, but it helped us beat the puzzle, so it did its job, and that's fine. Right, so next I kind of want to go and see if we can find some more memories, because I enjoy these memories. They're quite nice. They're a nice little reward for progress made within the game, and for our exploration. Because we've been exploring, getting these towers mapped out, and just trying to see the world for a while now. I feel like we should be able to, with context clues from these photos, work out, like, hey, let's head to that place that we probably have a tower somewhere near. Let's go to the album. So this one, I know roughly where we need to go for this. Let's look at the map. There's an area somewhere that's got 2 mountains. I think it's over here, the dueling peaks. So it's one end or the other of the dueling peaks, and I'm pretty sure it's this side, because if we look at the photo, there's a long, like, there's a very lengthy straight stretch with no mountains. There's some water, and then we should be seeing it. So I think from the dueling peaks we want to be, it's either going to be there, or it's going to be right over here. And my suspicion is that it's over some, like, water area. It might even be past Lake Hylia? Let's look. Oh no, it's going to be in line with the dueling peaks. So, I would guess somewhere around here, maybe? I'm not certain on that one. We'll go do an explore for it if we're not sure where any others are. Now this one, I can tell from the fact that there are big, like, feathered bird statues in the top, and that it's castle spires. This one is most likely, let's get to the map, somewhere within Hyrule Castle. It's probably on one of these spiry areas somewhere around here, so we're unlikely to go get that one until we're a little more prepared. Now this one is in, we need to find, there's a goddess statue and a pool of water, which I know from having played the game is the fairies, like the Great Fairy Shrine fountains or something like that. I know one of them is protected over by one of the dragons. We've not yet been here, so we're not going to find it. I can never remember where this statue of a horse is, so we're not going to find that one. This one seems to be in a fairly nondescript section of wood, but I think it's in the section of wood, I think, that if we look at the map, let's say we were riding from Kakariko to Hateno, we kind of go, okay, yeah, this is the stables, so we go along here. I think it might be the woods that we go through after Fort Hanato, or it might be somewhere near the woods here. I'm not sure. It's in one of these. It's in a section of woods, obviously. What big sections of wood are there that it might be? Could be any of these sections of forest. Could be Giant's Forest. Could be the Forest of Spirits. I'm trying to look for forests. Forest of Time sounds important, so it could be there. So yeah, this one is at the foot of a big mountain, and I know that mountain happens to be Mount Lanayru, which I don't know where the base of it is by road. It's probably somewhere along here past the Great Fairy Fountain. Like, we're probably somewhere around this region. Again, we're probably easiest waiting until we happen to climb Mount Lanayru, and when we happen to climb that, we'll, like, look for the base of it, because I believe the one in the picture here is... The mountain in the distance behind us is Mount Lanayru. So, honestly, like, the only one of these that we're really... Oh, no, this one as well. So we could go look for this one today. Okay, so this one's actually kind of easy to identify. So, if you look on the left, you've got Hyrule Castle, as viewed from... We're viewing it from the east, because the spire is at the back of Hyrule Castle. So we want to be looking behind Hyrule Castle for a ridge of mountains, following that ridge of mountains along to the east, and overlooking a big pool of water from above on a rocky ledge. So let's look at the map and see what we can see in that vein. So there's Hyrule Castle, which, as we can see, the tower is at the back. This has got to be the mountain range that we're looking along. And it's going to be somewhere around a pool of water, so we're probably looking somewhere in this region. Now, the area with the pool of water, if I'm right, I think is actually the area where the tower is on the map. I think it's... let's look. I think it's this pool of water. So I'm going to travel there to the Woodland Tower. And we can have a look, because I know there's a few pools of water around there, but from experimentation, I think that is the pool of water we're looking for. That happens to be along the mountain ridge to the right-hand side. So, having been to these memory locations before, I know a little bit of where I'm going, and I can save myself a little bit of experimentation time, but I hope that you can see that we could have ballparked the area. Like, if you wanted to explore for this memory, you could go, like, run around let me pull up the map. What we could do is run around Hyrule Castle to the back, reach this mountain ridge, and just walk along it until we found, like, we could just check these pools manually until we found the right one. But I'm going to head in this direction because I'm pretty sure all of these bits of wood and things are the... If we look at the picture, are the structure that you can see in there, the sort of wooden platforms and things in the pool of water. The pool of water is obviously not looking so nice now, but this is the pool of water, and there's the sort of like mountain ridge with the river running down it. So we want to be looking from somewhere up here. Let's get an idea of what that angle is. Oh. Ran out of stamina. Okay, so this is roughly the angle we want to be seeing everything from. Obviously the tower wasn't there in the picture, but we've got a pool of water being seen from the rock, like we're on the rocks looking down at the pool of water with the mountain ridge and the river running down it in front of us, and then to the left is Hyrule Castle. Now the problem is everything's a bit bigger than it is in the picture right now, which means we need to be further away. So I'm going to head up that direction. I think that's where we want to be going, is somewhere up there. Should be far enough away, but still in line with the picture. Yeah, I can afford to do a couple of leaps. Oh, hear all that jangling of metal as we climb. Okay, yeah, we can pretty much just run up this hill. We'll have a look when we get to the top and see how we're looking. Because if we can't see the glowing memory spot from here, we can always like see how near or far we are to the picture angle. So yeah, see, this is getting there. This is pretty much the picture, but we still want to be a bit higher up, further back, a bit more just away from that location. I might try and get 2 of the memories today, because 2 of them we know well enough where to find. We're gonna have to be on that ridge back there. Okay, let's keep going further back. I hope I'm heading to the right place now. Like, I know it was somewhere around here, and I'm just trying to make sure I don't mess this up too much. Oh, there's a nice glowing spot. So there it is. There's our picture. Hyrule Castle and the pond and the river and the rocks. And here's a memory. What will we remember this time, folks?
That cut doesn't look too bad, actually. You're fine for now. But you know, there's a fine line between courage and recklessness. As brave as you are, that does not make you immortal.
What a very wise
It seems
thing.
that not only is the frequency of these types of attacks on the rise, but the scale of beasts we are facing is intensifying as well. I fear that this is an omen which portends the return of Calamity Ganon. And, if that's the case, I'm ready to expect the worst. We'll need to make preparations as soon as possible.
So, the main thing I took away from that particular memory is this is the first time I can really describe Princess Zelda as wise, or showing wisdom, or having, like, intelligence and book education be her, you know, defining character traits. And I think that's really interesting, because through her whole inception, she has been a character with the Triforce of Wisdom. That was meant to be her defining character trait, and it just never was. Which I think is, you know, again, an interesting observation. What was the other one of these that we might be able to find? Yeah, the one near the twin dueling peaks. So I'm going to make an educated guess at where we need to be. We need to find the dueling peaks, nice long straight line, other side of a pool of water. That's the dueling peaks. I'm guessing we want to be somewhere around here. So I'm going to go to the Omen Owl Shrine and see what we can see. Because I don't remember exactly where this one is. I'm aware that it is this side of the dueling peaks. Initially, to find this, I just went in pretty much a straight line, walking from the dueling peaks in one direction, picked the wrong direction, I realised, walked in a straight line the other direction, wandered around in circles a bit, eventually found it. Let's... Oh god. Die, you foul beast! Oh, are we back up on the Great Plateau? Okay, yeah, this is definitely too far in this direction. So, can we see the dueling peaks from here? I can't help but suspect we may have gone too far. I need to be turning way around to the right. Oh yeah, dueling peaks are over there. So I'm guessing it's somewhere, maybe somewhere around here. This might be the place to be. Oh, you got like 4 health left. Spiked Boko Club. There you are, you're dead. Am I still heading towards the I wanna be a bit left. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight this fucker anyway, but I'll take the Mobbling Club. Avoid the bees. Take out you shit so you don't bother us. Oh, well, you awake as well. Okay, fuck you. I'm gonna pick up... Oh no, I was gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna pick up your weapon and kill you with it. So, where are those dueling peaks? They're somewhere over there. Okay, we can't go too much further back because the... can we? Let's look at the picture again. There is some kind of, like, curved lake near grass. Oh, God, it might actually be back here. Or it could be... I don't know if it's this one. It seems to be a small bit of rock in the middle. Like, my guess is that we're probably aiming for here. But if not, we may have to head all the way back here to this road. I'm gonna head forwards for now. And hope that this is the one. How big are the towers in the picture? They're quite distant. It feels like this might be too close. But we're kind of near to it anyway, so I'm gonna check this area out. No, this is way too close. We want to be right back over here. Okay, I'm gonna go to Central Tower and fly off just to save a little bit of time. I'm gonna go fly over yonder. See, I really hope I can find this one now that I've sort of set it up as, oh, it's so easy to tell from the photos where you're going. Like the big clue for distance on these photos is pick a big landmark. Like in that first one, the first one of this episode, it was Hyrule Castle. In this one, it's going to be Dueling Peaks, and just try and get a sense of how small should those things be on the map. Right. Let's just fly this way for now. Please don't murder me. Okay, I'm gonna run past you, you fucks. Not today, you chuckle fuck. Yeah, not so tough now, are ya? You ninja. You dead? You out the way? Come on. There we go. No, oh no, there's a rupee. That's fine, I'll take it. Probably could have just walked to this shrine, couldn't I? I feel like it's got to be somewhere around here. Also, I don't... There appears to be a shrine that I haven't pinned on my map that's just, like, right over there. So you might as well do that one this episode as well. No, thank you. Oh, God. Why are you slowing down the frame rate so much today, skeletons? Oh, I smell a Korok seed puzzle right over here. This looks like more of the distance we should be at for those things. There you go. Fuck you. This one's missing in that. Where is it missing? Fuck you. Where are you gonna surface? Let's get a nice soldier's broadsword on you. Oh. You dead now? Thank you. So that's 1, 1, 2. Oh, this should be on this, in the corner of this one. Let's try that again. I'm sure this is where this is meant to be. There it is. Korok seed, please. Yeah, found you. Right. So I'm thinking this is the big body of water over which we should be looking. We need to be more to the side because we're not in line with the dueling peaks. So I want to do pretty much a 180 and go left. I want to curve around to the left around this pool of water. I feel like I should be somewhere in this general vicinity. Although the problem is there's definitely not a bridge that I'm seeing this past. I need to be looking considerably to my left. I need to be looking this way. It seems like the right kind of distance to be viewing from. But the picture was also taken from a scattered clearing of trees. So maybe... come on. Maybe I need to be on this section? Let's grab those. This makes it slightly more difficult because we're losing visibility in the rain. I think if anything we're too far away now. Oh god, I didn't think this through. Getting out of the water in the rain is going to be tough, isn't it? I made a mistake. I've screwed this up royally. There's about to be a thunderstorm as well, which is going to wreck my shit. Yeah, it's got to be this section, isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna warp to get myself out of the water. We will find it today. We will find this other memory because it's annoying me that I can't find the thing. I feel like I should be able to find it. I should be able to do everything. I should be an elite gamer. Come on, I should be... I was trying to say a elite gamer to make fun of the whole idea of, like, LEET gaming culture. But I clearly fucked that up. Okay, it's the way that my character is facing is the way I should be going. That way? Yeah, roughly this way. Let's head off. And we should be crossing, like, 2 roads and approaching a 3rd. So this is number 1 that we're about to cross on the mini-map. See, I know, I'm not searching the world blindly. Like, based on that picture, I know the direction I should be going. I know enough to work out, like, where this thing's gonna be. Cross a 2nd. It's gonna be somewhere before we reach a 3rd. I want to be curving around to the left considerably. Oh no, to the right. I want to be going this way. No, definitely the left. Is that the one? Yeah, let's go that way, and we should very quickly hit the water. The water should just be ahead. Yeah, it's going to be somewhere along this riverbank, I suspect. Come on. Down you go. I want your blobs. Oh, the frame rate today is certainly not doing what it's supposed to. Oh, yeah, these are the right kind of trees. So I know we're in roughly the right area now. Let's look at the picture one more time. There's a bit of a hillish bump. Is it this hill thing back there? Oh god, why is the game chugging along so much this morning? Okay, if we had more visibility, I'd be more easily able to tell where we were meant to be. Okay, it's... Those ruin things are in the picture, I think. You can't see them terribly well, but... we should be a bit of a way back from that arch. It's going to be around here somewhere, isn't it? Is there a big tree in the picture? No, we seem to be pretty damn close to the shore. Look at the map. I feel like we've got to be the other side of this then, possibly. Oh, right in front of us, what do I see? A rock that juts up into the air somewhat near the coast. Okay, please tell me I can swim across this. It doesn't look that wide. Okay, oh, there it is. There it was. Where is it? There it is. That... You can't tell terribly well in the weather, but that's our view. So we've got the rock jutting up and the couple of these sort of white trees and the water in a straight line from Dueling Peaks. We got there eventually, didn't we? That's the spot. It's a memory of some kind.
From here, we'll make our way to Goron City. Then, we'll need some adjustments on that divine beast so Daru can manage it as easily as possible. He's figured out how to get it to move. However, it's apparent that we still have much more to learn. But to think, that divine beast was actually built by people. That means we should be able to understand how it works and how to use it to our advantage. These divine beasts, so much we don't know. But if we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope. Tell me the truth. How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back? Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
So, again, this ties into the whole thing of Zelda feels really inadequate about her own proficiency with her goddess abilities. Like, she's definitely wondering, like, hey, Link, you're supposed to have all these magical things happen for you because you're the hero. Is that the case? Am I alone in not being, not having what I'm supposed to? And I'm gonna pause to talk about this because I don't want to get struck by lightning. But on top of that, it plays into this whole thing of Zelda wants to be useful to the war effort, and the way that she views most easily, like, able to do that is research. She wants to be researching the divine beasts, working out how they work, how to manage them, because she believes they're going to be incredibly helpful against Ganon. Her father's advice is, when we get there, is just basically, nope, you're the goddess, no, be wasting your time with that. And like, no, don't squander her ability. She's clearly smart. Let her do what she's good at, and we'll work the rest out when we need to. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this here for today. What I will do is go back to Central Tower and point us at that shrine we could see, because I don't have it pinned on the map yet, and I want to go get that shrine before we go get any of the other ones on the map. I know I've been saying for like 3 or 4 episodes now, yeah, we'll get those shrines that are pinned on the map, but we've been doing things, just not the things I had planned to do, because I keep getting distracted by all the fun things there are to go do in this game. But we'll point ourselves at that shrine that's not yet claimed. We'll tackle that one tomorrow, and then a couple more of the shrines in the world. So, where is it? Somewhere over there, isn't it? There it is. Thank you very much for watching another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you've been enjoying. We'll have another episode for you again tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye.